Um, my name is Arundhati Ghosh. I lead the India Foundation for the Arts in India. It's a public charitable trust. It's a national body, independent, not-for-profit, that supports arts and culture projects across the country. We look at supporting arts practice, arts research, and arts education through grants, fellowships, and other kind of facilitative environments that we like to build for the arts and culture to flourish. We are 22 years old. We have so far made over 500 grants and fellowships, projects that we've supported. And some of our key sort of values that we believe in are to be able to support projects that talk about those kind of narratives that challenge the dominant narratives. So voices that remain unheard, underrepresented, ignored, silenced, erased. Our process of grant making attempts to give voice to those stories. And so multiplicity, diversity is at the core of the work that we do. There are many challenges in the kind of work we do. One, it's very difficult to survive as an independent organization, independent fund-giving organization. Because the question is, if you want to work in those areas that are outside the hegemonies of the state and the market, who do you then go to asking for money? So that itself is like a conflict. So we raise funds from corporates, from other foundations and trusts, both national and international. Individuals form a really large part of our donor network. We look at doing fundraising events. We also look at doing art services to raise funds for the kind of grants we make. One of our recent work has been to develop our own archive. It's like when we completed 20 years, we said, all this work that we've done sort of talks about a certain history and trajectory of the arts and culture in India in the independent zone for 20 years. So we should make an archive that is publicly accessible, available for scholars and artists to work on, to look for information in. So that's one of our key challenges now. How do we get all of this work to be publicly accessible? Another challenge is the kind of climate, the political climate that we have in India now. There is a rise of intolerance. There is a repression of sort of voices of minorities. There is a very sort of unstable situation for artists and scholars who are critiquing the current political environment. So there is a need for solidarities across the arts. There's a need for solidarities across arts and other sectors that also find themselves impacted by this. The good news is that all these solidarities are actually forming now. It was as if we had to wait for this moment for those kind of solidarities to again take shape. And there are collectives that are working together, artists are working together in redefining their imaginations of what they want their collective futures to be. So yeah, you can check us out on our website, www.indiaifa.org. And if you have any questions, you want to know more about us, write to us. We will be delighted to begin conversations with you. Just to end, we deeply believe in the necessity of independent funding in the arts and culture, where what needs support, who needs support is not decided by other agendas, economic agendas, development agendas, bilateral foreign agendas, government agendas, but are decided by people in the arts and culture. So we believe in deep dialogue with the field. We are part of that field in deciding both our mandates of our programs, our agendas, and who and what we are going to support. So it's a collective in the truest sense. Thank you.